Hello, Larry at Hagemeisters. Today we want to talk about our one-wire alternators. We have several different kinds and we can virtually build any kind of one-wire alternator that somebody needs. We want to show you some of the different varieties we have. So here's some examples of those alternators. Essentially, these are all 12 volt, but we can make any voltage, 6, 12, 24, whatever. They all have a different purpose. This one here is a little industrial alternator, fits on like equipment, maybe small tractors, that utilizes this type of mounting. It's about a 35 amp alternator, and a lot of this stuff, the wiring is burnt up, whatever particular reason, or there's old wiring, they can't get the regulator anymore, and essentially just hook up the one wire and you've got yourself an alternator. Here is our Cummins alternator, the one wire setup. We've did other videos on this unit before. This one here is a Ford type, utilizes the Ford spool mount, and basically older Ford vehicles you can just hook up your one hot wire. So this one here is obviously a one wire like the rest. It's a Chrysler Plymouth Dodge, made to look, it's all original, brand new 100 amp double pulley. It's a replacement for the early Dodges to keep the cars looking original. This one here is kind of unique. It looks like a typical one-wire Delco alternator, but this one's actually positive ground. So on old equipment or old cars, vehicles that want to be positive ground, we can do those in positive ground in 6 volt or 12. So that's an advantage too. This unit here can be industrial, but it's also found on Toyotas. Toyota pickups and cars, older vehicles that people are still using, and simple one wire as usual. This one here is our Power Stroke alternator, what we call the pad mount. Utilizes a simple one wire hookup to the battery. Here's one kind of interesting. You can see that it has the fins on here. This is a totally enclosed alternator, and we've got a sample here of before we did one. This is on a piece of equipment. I believe John Deere, Caterpillar, some of those utilize this. It's a totally enclosed alternator to eat a lot of dirt and dust, but on this particular setup, the voltage regulator is no longer available. It's discontinued. So being rebuilders, we got to come up with a way to get these people going with their problems. So like I said, this voltage regulator being discontinued, if the alternator worked fine, it wouldn't matter because the regulator's no good. And then this is stuff from the 60s and 70s, and it's no wonder why some of that's discontinued. So we just fix it up to the one wire. This one here is our tractor alternator. Has a very low parasitic drain and turns on at a very low speed. That's a good unit for slow turning vehicles, old cars and tractors. Just wanted to show you some samples today of the one-wire alternators that we do. There's many, many more that we have. This is just, again, a small sample. If you need anything into a one-wire or have questions, don't be afraid to give us a call or visit our website, send us a message. We can literally make any one-wire alternator for you, and if we can't, we can accommodate something that will work. So, thanks for watching.